Dude, look at this. This is insane. Look at this list of players we've got tonight. That is crazy. I am... Yours is better. I made yours, though, Matt. Calm down. I was in the middle of something, but I need to finish something else. So I need to do a couple of things. I need first to get some food, change my outfit, and change this walk style. I'm just gonna borrow someone's car. Here, come here. I need to change my car, my outfit, and then I need to go to the police station. Because I think, yes, I could talk to, I guess, Bradshaw and see if I can get my infiltration fully in, man. I gotta get this infiltration going. Because I don't have the right ID on me. Yeah, that's Joe's ID. Shit, bro. I'm gonna have to go make another one. I might have left it in here as a possibility. We'll double check. I don't think I left it in here though. I did not leave it in there. Shit. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's fine. That's just fine. We're gonna go get another one, I guess. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. All right. First, though, hold on. I need to screenshot this again because this is a proper ID right there. That's a proper ID. Boink. Just put it there. Not cooking class. There it is. I use my actual birthday because if I don't, I will get in trouble and forget the birthday. Alright. This is perfect. It probably did. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, cool. We're good. Ah. There you go. Now I got that casual walk style. Like nothing's going wrong. I'm just gonna say that's my wedding ring. My wife is extravagant. That's what we're gonna go with for that because I forgot I got the freaking rings. There we go. I'm gonna turn my voice box on. So I'm gonna go straight RP. I can't talk about anything that I'm doing just so that way I don't ruin their immersions. So here we go. We're gonna just wait and see who comes by. Should make these things work so you can get like a cup of coffee while you wait. There we go. Hopefully someone shows up. Listen, I was so nervous sitting here waiting. I was literally shaking. And then by the time the sheriff walked in, my heart was in my throat. I didn't know if I was going to jail or if this was going to play off. But, all right, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, sir? Oh,
Good, yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Are you the next sheriff? I guess because Hank told me that there was a new sheriff.
Yes, sir, I am.
Oh, alrighty. My name is Mr. Hoffman, Alexander Hoffman, Alex for short. I was here a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week or two. I can't really remember. I had gotten my on hire start date by Hank the early morning, and then there was a big old mix-up. I lost my badge, I lost my gun, and on the way back here, some other officers stopped me, questioned me. I brought the car back that I was using. I brought my uniform back, and they told me to talk to Hank. But when I called Hank, I heard that he was stepping down, but he had actually put my paperwork through, so I should be in the system, but he told me to talk to the next sheriff.
Okay. Do you remember the officers' names that you interacted with?
Man, I do not. I know there was a Williamson County sheriff there driving like a lifted Charger. I didn't even know they had those. And then I believe it was two sheriff that were on duty at the time, but I don't remember their names. It was kind of a hasty situation that happened. They thought I'd stolen the cruiser, and it looked that way, but I guess they kind of deemed that I wasn't a thief because I was cooperative and everything. Everything I was saying was true. And so I just came back to, I guess, what do you call it? Bring my identification and everything that I have on my end to hopefully get this mix up, cleaned up, and hopefully start duty and start back on training.
So, all right, hang on. Hang tight for a second.
Alrighty, no problem.
Travis 1, Travis 2, direct. U76 back to MRPD. I believe the officer I just called is the one who interacted with you personally.
Alrighty.
I've heard bits and pieces of it, but they kind of just wanted to deal with it when it came to Hank. But so I've briefly been filled in on it.
Yeah, Hank had hired me after a long shift, and then I heard he's retiring, so I figured that there was a big old mix-up of paperwork that morning.
Right. What'd you say your name was?
Alex Hoffman?
Alex Hoffman.
Yes, sir.
Alright, when did you apply?
I talked to Hank, I want to say 2 weeks ago when this happened. It was kind of a spur of the moment. I was in city. I'd just flown in that day, and I was looking around MRPD trying to talk to somebody, and he just happened to be here that morning. And he's like, yeah, I can get you started. We'll go ahead and put your stuff through. I'll get to let you patrol for a little bit. I'm gonna fly out. I'm going on vacation. And then he just never told anybody anything else.
So you flew in. He immediately hired you on and sent you out on patrol.
Well, we had talked, for about 30 minutes, and I told him that I'd had some experience in some other cities. I had some experience with management and other types of settings, not necessarily a police setting, but just, I knew what I was doing. And then, since I was the only officer about to be on duty, I'd asked him if it was all right to use that TRX that's in there as long as I stayed in the county where the deserts are. And he said he didn't see a problem with it as long as, no one complained and I knew what I was doing.
Right.
Do we want to talk about this?
Oh my.
fine. I got it.
Okay.
Busy as ever.
Job.
Cleaning up the streets one criminal at a time.
Something like that. So, me personally, I'm having a hard time believing that after just a half-hour conversation with Hank, he would put you on patrol by yourself.
That's understandable. I completely understand that. It seemed a little kind of weird to me that he would do that, but, you know, I didn't think nothing of it because, you know, he was the sheriff, so I didn't really ask many questions. I just kind of took it at face value.
You needed me to come here?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
From that brief situation you told me about alleged impersonator.
Yes.
Well, this is Mr. Hoffman.
Oh,
He
it's
said
good to
he's
see you again.
He said he's come with his identification, all that, hoping he can like re-go through all the training and the paperwork and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to be passing out. I actually talked to that's why it took me so long to actually get back. I had to go inpatient for a little bit to get my insulin and all my sugar levels situated back with my doctor, so.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, as long as I get that identification and
Yeah.
squared away, we can get you rolling.
Here you go. Oh wait, whoops. Do you want me to hand it to you?
No, I can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Last I heard from Hank, he said he put my paperwork through, so I should be on the job. But I'm not entirely sure since he stepped down. I don't know what was happening with that.
So kind of step me through it here. When you applied, this was what? How long ago? And what happened?
It was that day. I don't remember the exact time frame. I think it was like 2 weeks ago that I talked to Hank in the morning, and he, you know, after talking to me for about 30 minutes, I told him I had some experience here. I showed him some paperwork that he took. I don't know what he did with it. And then he said, yeah, you can go ahead and patrol. And I asked him if I could take that TRX down to the county and just patrol around there. And he said that was fine as long as I didn't, you know, cause any trouble or get the department sued. And then wouldn't you know, that day I passed out, had that issue.
Tell you what, let's go back to my office. I'll go see if I can dig through the paperwork, see if I can find anything regarding your name. If not, have you resubmit all the paperwork. You know, that way we actually have a real paper trail. I'm not saying yours is fake right now, but if we can't find one.
No, yeah, I understand. Completely understandable.
Yeah, let's head back to the office here and we'll take a look at everything.
Alrighty.
Shitty ass weather we're having.
Yeah, it's been pouring cats and dogs, huh? Can't get in the seat.
I would tell you to have a seat, but seats don't work very well. They got a couple screws loose in them, so
They're kind of glued to the floor.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Alright.
Got to get those midday crunches going.
It's not right here. Let me check this other drawer real quick. Excuse me.
Probably took it home, thought he had homework.
I know Hank.
He was getting senile in his old age. If you couldn't tell. So it was just, you know, you gotta bear with, excuse me.
Where did he put it? Exactly where he put it. How do you spell your last name, sir?
Hoffman is Hoffman.
All right. Well, some reason he put the H with the Z.
What?
Okay. All right. You're. Oh. Alex Hoffman, born 10/29/95.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Oh. That's weird.
What's up?
Hank wrote down that he is doing pretty much not a lateral transfer, but an immediate hire on as undersheriff.
Well, that's iffy. That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right to you?
No, he told me that I was supposed to start off, down at the bottom. That way he could see that I could prove myself before he hired me on to any other level other than, I think, probationary. Which is weird.
Gotcha.
Must have misclicked or something when he put it through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did have like Parkinson's or some stuff.
It was something.
Yeah, he was. Not to bad talk the guy. He was a good character.
Good guy, just old as shit.
Yeah.
All right, so tell you what. Why don't you have a seat there on the couch? I'll get you some paper you can refill out real quick. It won't take long at all. Just
Give me like a second.
yeah, just fill this out real quick.
Alrighty.
Then I'm just gonna do a little bit of paperwork here at my desk. You're filling that out. Thank you.
Go grab that from her desk.
Okay, thanks.
Alrighty, I should be done. Here you go.
Alrighty, thank you. Thank you. So you say you have experience.
Yes, sir. I was a deputy 1 with BCSO, Bexar County in San Antonio.
Okay.
And then I moved back home to Austin, and I was trying to get back into, doing some sheriff work with TCSO.
Right. Who is your supervisor down at BCSO?
Oof, BCSO, I believe the direct supervisor was Nate Black, I want to say.
Nate Black.
Yeah, he was my FTO, but I heard that he left and went down to Steelhaven out there in Virginia.
Alright.
Real small town.
You have a possible contact for him?
Oh, I do not. When I moved back up to Travis County, he shortly moved right on after.
Gotcha. Alright. Alright, I'm just kind of skimming through everything here.
The only other possible person you might be able to reach out to may be Bradley Higgins. I know his number, but I'm not sure he's still with the department. I think there was an investigation on him, which is why Nate took over my training.
Okay.
And then I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he got transferred or if he's still there, but I've got his number from when I was there.
You said Higgins?
Yeah, Bradley Higgins.
Alright. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna kind of redo your hiring process here, go through the interview again. I just want to make sure we have everything properly done.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine.
You know. Graves, you got a couple minutes, or you need to be heading out?
I'm gonna need to be heading out.
Alrighty, that's fine. Alright, so
Well, I'll see you around, Alex.
Yes, sir. Thank you for helping me out here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if there was a little bit more communication, it would have been solved a
Oh,
while
for
ago,
sure.
but-
I honestly expected to go to jail that day just because of all the miscommunication that had happened.
I mean, it was an active investigation. So I wasn't gonna arrest you over suspicion. So,
Oh, okay. That's understandable. That's why I came back.
yeah, but I appreciate you coming back and us getting this cleared. I'm sure we'll get back on the right step here. But hopefully I'll see you around.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys have a good one.
You too.
have a good night. Alright, so yeah, go through everything here. Alright, Mr. Hoffman, I'm just gonna ask you some basic questions.
Alrighty.
Couple things just to, kind of see where your head's at, and then I'll ask you a couple scenarios, alright?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. Do you know the definition of integrity when it comes to a law enforcement officer?
The definition of integrity when it comes to law enforcement officer?
Yes, sir.
For me personally, it's always being one step above a normal citizen. I have to show that I am the example because, we're out there in the public eye. I need to make sure that every action I take is for the law and to make sure that it's to protect and to serve. Make sure that I don't. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I was rambling like crazy. This whole thing caught me so off guard. I was not ready for it at all. Big shout out to Nick for throwing this wild RP scenario at me dude really had me scrambling. Do anything fishy. There's no, how do you say it? There's no room for he said, she said. Make sure my body camera's always on. Kind of keep myself, I don't even know how to explain it. Just keep myself away from the wrong crowd to make sure that I'm not doing something that could be perceived as illegal. Properly turning in all evidence, properly following procedure when it comes to frisking subjects, the whole 9 yards. And then personal integrity, also make sure that I keep myself to an honorable code.
Okay. Next question is, this is kind of, I don't want to say a scenario question, but so say you have a brother or sister or some sort of friend or family member, okay? And you notice a vehicle driving erratically, very recklessly. You pull the vehicle over, and it is that friend or family member. They are believed to be intoxicated. How do you go about this?
It's my personal family member, sir?
Or friend?
Or friend? Honestly, I'd probably call for some assistance. I would hold myself to treat them as any other person and not as my family member, but I would feel more comfortable if there was another officer there to observe that I did as such. And if they are believed to be intoxicated, I would go through the steps of getting them breathalyzed, having them do the test, or if they refuse to, obtaining them into custody so that we can figure everything out. But I would not treat them with any favor personally. It might actually be more of a disfavor for them being my family member because they know better. My family knows better than do that kind of crap. So if I found one of them doing that, I would tell whoever is with me that we got to throw the book at them because they need to learn the lesson. But I would not treat them with any type of favor or any type of nepotism.
Okay. You witness your partner accept a bribe from a known gang member, and you're only 1 week away from promotion. What do you do? Why do you do it?
I'm immediately reporting that to my supervisor, because we can't have law enforcement out here doing things like that, because now that puts in jeopardy the entire department. I mean, who knows where that starts and where that begins. He could either be, that could be his first bribe, that could be his 100th bribe. He could be an ear for the cartel, an ear for the mafia, any gang. That I would immediately report that. And I mean, promotion be damned, man. That's our duty. We're here to protect and serve the people. So I'm not gonna help him out or, protect him because he's deciding to break the law. That's immediate. I'm reporting that to my nearest supervisor.
Okay. Tell me about a time you made a bad call. How you had to own up to it.
The time I made a bad call. Man. I'm trying to think.
I know you ain't perfect.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not perfect. It must have been when I was doing my training. I was, after the first week or so of being the ride along, I was the driver, and he was basically told me, "Hey, this is your scene. This is your, you're taking the wheel here," and the person was a known gang member, and I was trying to apprehend them, and I accidentally broke their collarbone, tackling them to the ground. And when he got checked out by medical, it was, they found the broken collarbone, and I was asked about it by my superiors. Hey, what happened? Did you cause this broken collarbone, or did it happen before? And I told him, sir, that I tackled him aggressively to the ground, and as soon as we hit the ground, I heard a snap, and I assumed that I had broken something. I just didn't know what. And, I was reprimanded. I think I had to do a week or two of training. Kind of pushed it back on me, but I wasn't gonna start my relationship with, BCSO under false pretenses.
Right. Okay. Now I just have some basic scenarios. I just kind of want to see where your head's at on this.
Alrighty.
So, alright. Alright, I'll give you the choice. You have option 1, 2, or 3. Which one I ask you first, because they're all damn good questions.
So I choose between 1 and 3.
1, 2, or 3, yes.
Let's do number 2.
Alright. During a shootout, your partner goes down. Do you leave cover to drag them out, or do you stay in position to hold the line?
That's a tough call for me. Can I see the shooter? Or am I completely blind?
You know the shooter's whereabouts, but you can't pinpoint him exactly.
Based on the sounds of the gunfire, is he using semi-automatic or automatic weapons?
It was semi-automatic AR.
Hello?
There we go.
Are we good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, my last question was, is he close to cover or is he far away? I gotta make a run for it.
Let's say 10 yards.
My honest answer is I would make an effort to try to save my fellow officer. Everything in my body is saying to stay in cover, but I would honestly try to help my fellow officer. I can't leave a man down like that.
Okay.
And like if I've known the guy for like
Here's a hard
years, I'm definitely gonna try to help out.
I can't say I wouldn't do the same, but I'm a selfless person. I will do anything I can to make sure other people make it through before I do.
Exactly.
So there was really no right or wrong answer there. I just wanted to say.
Okay.
So this one. You respond to an armed robbery. Inside, there are 3 suspects, 1 hostage, and 2 unarmed civilians. You have, which is about 5 minutes out, but 1 suspect is about to execute somebody. What's your move?
Ooh. Is he about to... Have I made contact with a suspect, or is this just me rolling up? He's about to shoot somebody.
I just want to see your step-by-step how you would interact with it. Like, from the moment you get there, the suspects are going to make their demands.
Oh, well, if I've got active communication with the suspect, and he's telling me I'm about to shoot somebody, and I'm the only one there, I'm going to comply with his demands, or at least give him the false sense that I'm complying with his demands, whether it be backing away from the door, whether it be, trading my life for the suspect's life. I'm going to comply with his demands to try to protect civilian life. And if I've got a clear shot and I've verified that he's the only suspect, he's solo robbing this bank, I'm going to take the shot if there's no other civilians in the way. But that's last resort, because I can't ever confirm whether or not he's got partners. If it's just him I've been talking to, what his state of mind is, I'm just going to try to talk him down off the ledge from shooting that person. And if it means trading my life
So-
for that person, I will do that, because, you know, I'm not going to put a civilian in danger. I'll trust that my brothers got my back when they show up. Like, how's it going?
Oh,
Can you hear me? Fuck, dude. I don't know what's going on.
yeah, now I can.
I don't know if it's my internet or my mic.
All right.
Move it closer to my head. Here we go.
So there's, again, no wrong answer to this one. But, well, there's a wrong answer, but there's no perfect answer.
Yeah.
I liked what you said. You know, you're gonna try and get to somewhere with clear line of sight, essentially. You're gonna try to negotiate and talk them down, but if nothing works and you have a clear shot with no sort of crossfire or anything like that, no civilians are gonna be damaged, then you're gonna take a shot. That's a good answer. I liked that answer. What I was really hoping you didn't say was you're gonna wait for backup to arrive, because that's weak.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of things I could do before.
Yeah. I mean, if you go up there and you just try and de-escalate and try and negotiate, or just stall them until your backup gets there, that's a completely different story. But if you're gonna sit in your car and just be like, "Nah, I'm not doing this until I have 7 other people with me," that person's dead and their blood's on your hands.
Exactly.
All right. So I'm gonna start you off as probationary. You are being hired on.
Or, man, that RP couldn't have gone any better. I was shaking, like actually shaking that entire time, because I was trying not to fuck up my sentences, because I didn't know I was gonna get a full fucking job interview right then and there. I was shaking, dude, in my boots. Was shiver me timbers, you know what I'm saying? The stream's pretty much over at this point, because I only started the stream to try to catch that whole interaction with Bradshaw. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Hey Jordan, welcome to the stream, man. I'm sorry that it's starting to end here. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. I appreciate Bradshaw for that wonderful RP. And let's hope to see something else. Something soon. You know what I'm saying?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch and TikTok. Links down below. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know in the comments. Catch y'all next time. And as always, don't do anything I would